Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Oh, the Delphi case. I wanted to listen to that. I'll have to listen to that later. Not what I wanted to do. Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-da, bum, bum, bum. We're getting ready to get started. I just want to. Fuck, why do I keep doing that, dude? I keep hitting the wrong thing, and so I keep doing the wrong thing. Give your channel. There we go. That. Good. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we're at countdown to puck drop for Boston, Toronto. It's at I forget. I think they're NHL Bruins, if I remember right. Oh, NHL Bruins versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Boom. Uh, boom, boom. Control V. Picture Boston, Toronto. So, very much Maple Leafs. Let's do the fight night. Alrighty. That is live. We are live here. Everything looks to be good. Let's enjoy some hockey, man. Especially, I said, this is fight night either way. I've got election coverage in my ear just to keep an eye on what's going on. And we got ourselves a hockey game. Oh, wait. Not much left, but there is enough. Damn it, I should have grabbed my controller while I was standing. Not the controller, the remote. So I got the hockey game in one ear and the election in the other. Uh, and a hat just because I haven't worn a hat in a while. I was actually rather comfortable walking home today. You know what? Alrighty. Ooh, Boston's fighting to keep the puck in, but kind of wasted. No, they got around. They got their D back to the point, so never mind. Boston has a habit of missing from the point in a way that rides the boards. And that's where they end up keeping the puck a lot. They just keep sending, dude. Boston just keeps sending it. Good back check, just pinching and pinching in and stealing the puck. R- Really laying on the pressure. I'm actually surprised to see Boston laying on the pressure this hard. Is that Robertson? Oh, was that who that is? Came in with speed, did a little dodging, and then snuck the puck under the stick to throw it on Swayman. But Swayman's face, squared up, stood strong. So far, so good for both sides. It's hard for me to do. Oh, so he's the okay. I thought it's like Robertson. I haven't heard that name, but he looks nothing like his brother. I get he's the younger brother. He looks 10 years older. I don't know how to play. Everybody lost the puck. Just want to throw up an extra screen to have ready to go for other election bullshit. All right. Let's see if Toronto's going to try and lay on the same pressure in the ozone. What, an icing? No, too many men. Who got it? Rough, dude. Even though Boston sucks right now, you can't go giving free power plays 2.5 minutes in. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely 6 men. Dude, CobraCast 199 for election coverage. That's not even a guess. That's the place to go. Good passing. Dude, that hit. Uh-oh. I can't remember. It's Stella. I can't remember Toronto's goalie, but he just got hit hard. I don't know if he caught it in the neck or just right in the mask. Like it got him in the neck. Yeah, he went like this and it opened up his neck right there. I said couldn't quite tell where he got hit, but it looked like as he went to brace, he turned his head this way, and I'm guessing it caught him right there. That was a good shot, man. That wasn't some fucking little pop shot at the net. That was a stroke, dude. That hurt. I guarantee you that hurt. Ah. Power play. We got a minute 29 left. Shots are 2-1 Toronto. That one was a powerful one, like I said, to the neck of the goalie. I'm still getting better with names. Work with me. I was say they had to call that tripping, right? They're not going to say that was incidental, and they absolutely called it tripping, which it 100% was. He tried to make it look accidental. It didn't work out for him. So now we got a minute 23 of 4-on-4. So yeah, off the face off. Just a lazy pass. I don't know, man. That, like, the more I look at it, the arguing incidental, I wouldn't argue against it. Calling it a penalty, I'd call it a penalty. It was one of those where McAvoy kind of like he stuck his skate out as he went to cut back across, like change direction, and so that's the only reason I'm like, you know what I mean? Either way, I'd get it. Go 4-on-4. Is there two fast, hard hitting teams with a lot of open ice right now? Weak pass from Boston though. So far, like Boston on the power play, their passes were clean. So far, even strength, Toronto is dominating puck control. And I just mean that in from point A to point B. Like they had a good little stretch for a minute there at the beginning, but once Toronto got the puck, they had a little bit of trouble. But that's not surprising because Boston's gassing. I mean, dude, they're going full court press, Kobe on Steph Curry type shit, just trying to panic them, I guess. Bold strategy. They haven't done well lasting to the end, so good little pass, good little drop pass. Working away from the net though, that kind of would have been better to start. Feel like they have a little bit of opportunity to get pucks towards the net instead of dropping them back. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong site. I guarantee you I am behind. I just realized that. Boom. That was what I thought. Like I like Stream East, but they are behind on their feeds. NHL webcast made me worse. Ooh, standing tall in Toronto. What a opportunity. But NHL 66 is by far the closest. Like it's still, 20 to 30 seconds behind live TV, but it is way closer. The call, dude, they should be. So he called offsides and then he dropped. He called the offsides. Nobody checked up, and he was just like, "Okay, never mind, I guess." Swayman standing strong. He is looking good. Let me look at Toronto's goalie real quick because I partially remember the name. Toronto is right there. Click on the game, and then as we scroll down, box score. Stolars. Okay. Like I said, I vaguely because we've watched a couple Toronto games, so I should know that by now. But I've been doing a little haven't been doing the best at keeping up to par. Let's see. I didn't realize Domi was in Toronto. I've been failing, man. Oh yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I did. Pacioretty's in Toronto. When did that happen? Didn't I just watch? When did Patch? I didn't even know Revo was still playing. Man, I've been lost on Toronto. All right, so Vermont's reporting blue. New Hampshire's so far reporting red. Virginia, Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, and Indiana are seem to be leaning red. but that's very, very, very preliminary. I'm looking at people who are looking at people that are looking at things. Like, everything that I say is very, very casually unconfirmed, casually mentioned, and certifiably unconfirmed. Oh, never mind. Indiana and Kentucky apparently has officially been called. I don't know if Vermont's. This okay, so it's according to Google right now. Three or Vermont's blue, Indiana and Kentucky's red. That's all we got at the moment. Got it. Okay. Back to hockey. Oh, that was a great opportunity for Boston, but Stolars looked strong, stood tall. Another good save. See, he's got the confidence I wish Hilly and Samsonov had because has or would have because we're kind of on our heels waiting. He's like look like going to meet it. He's not kind of doing one of these like peek arounds. It's he's presenting out big and going to meet the puck. I like Stolars. He's a big dude. Like I said, it's hard to pull for Toronto, but I don't even know a word strong enough to say I'm anti Bruins. I used to be such a big fan, and then they just got it got hard to watch them, especially with like the thumbnail picture when that started happening, where Marchand started licking dudes. I struggled with accepting that. Oh, that was close though. McAvoy dumping down. Zadorov just lost it, heading up the other way with Toronto. That should have been interference. That was Revo just beating ass, dude. He just smashed McAvoy. But they absolutely interfered with him going to get the puck. Come on, get in the corner and let Revo work, man. Let's see some shit. Good stick by number two. Not sure who that is for Toronto. All right, we're back in. Then Marchand had I'm not sure who that was down low for Boston, but he got the puck straight out front to Marchand. Marchand got a good shot off, but again, Stolar's just standing strong. Say standing like his knees just he's getting his knees down and then just nice and tall and squaring up. Like when he goes down, he's not shrinking himself, you know. Big, big broad chest. Head still hit, his head still's at the crossbar. Okay, actually that looked like it hit off the leg of the guy in front of the net. I couldn't see a number, but I said he was there too. That was just I don't know what that defensive move is called, but I guess it's effective. Hmm. Toronto's looking honestly, both teams are looking fast. The hitting's been there. It hasn't been as aggressive as I was expecting. Yeah, it must have hit something on the bench. Not as crazy as I was expecting, but so far pretty even, just an even match game. Nothing too crazy going on. I'm very surprised. I would expect I would expect some brawling to be happening already, or at least some cheap shots. cheap, nothing real dirty, but it's a little wax, little checks, scrums in front of the net, things like that. But it's actually not happening. I am very very surprised. All right, we're starting to get some battles for position. They're gonna start. Guys are gonna start getting sick of getting hit. That was a good reverse hit by Pacioretty. Across the point for Toronto, down low, but doesn't make it through. Pacioretty is just looking pissed. He's reaching out and touching people, and it's not in the happy kind of way. Yeah, that probably wasn't the most well advised pass. Dude, I like the way Toronto gets in front of their goalie to push people away. I hate that Vegas doesn't do that, man. All right. Ooh, what happened to Marchand? I love seeing that midget in pain, dude. I hate Brad Marchand with the passion. That's why every time Boston plays, I use the picture of him licking another man. Dude should be fucking bagging groceries. That is actually funny. So again, Cobracast 199. Gotta love the 199. These are it's like it's I mean, these are my people. I love watching these guys and they're talking about Green Day being on the same side as the Cheneys, which is like the high five and the warmongers they made albums about hating. Just a weird world we live in, you know what I mean? Tonight's a big fucking night, and the problem is we're not going to have answers for a week, and that is a big problem. That is something that should not be happening. Hang on, I'm curious. Yeah, I think I can do this. Let me see real quick. Uh, Window capture. That's no, 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 no. Hang on, hang on. Okay, how about it? 46, 721. 721, 46. Okay, so that's There we go. And then I just need to get this. I was too busy doing that to look at what was happening with Marchand. I wanted to see him get hurt, and I don't want to go back and look for it now. Brad Marchand, Tom Wilson, Evander Kane, Donnell Nurse. I forgot his name, but Duclair, Gudis. Um, the Kachucks have kind of grown on me a little bit. Um, but like a bunch of those guys, I don't mind seeing them having to sit out with a grimace on their face. The only two that like the only two hockey players I truly like have a really true distaste for are Marchand and um Tom Wilson, but like right next to those two is Truba. Uh oh. Got a boarding call against Toronto against Pacioretty. He's known for doing that shit, so I believe it. How the hell was that boarding? What's the problem here? What on earth, dude? Stop making hockey the fucking NFL. That was a clean hit. Yeah, he went down. That sucks. There was nothing wrong with that hit. There is no reason Pacioretty is out of. There's no reason Pacioretty's in the box, man. Elbows down. He hits him right. Yeah, like he puts him into the board, but he's sideways on the board when Pacioretty hits him here. That is not on the back. That is like I have no idea what they're calling this a penalty for. Yeah, he doesn't touch his head. It's right here to the high ribs and the shoulder. I have no idea what they're calling a penalty. I would it shouldn't even be a penalty. Good. It's about time. It's about time. He jumped. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, bye. We're not playing sarcastic ball here. This is hockey. We're not playing protect the quarterback and you can only, two-hand touch and hope they hit the ground. Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia right now. That's where we're at that are red. There you go. Oh, Revo just went and smacked the shit out of some. Who's 45? Dude's trying to fit. Like, the dude looked like he's very, very thankful that Reeves didn't just kill him. The Penguin stream now only on Crave. What do you mean? I can stream it on Max. I literally just did it. This is, yeah, now we're starting to get to where I was hoping we get, buddy. Now we're starting to get real. And it's going to take. Boston needs to really think about this shit because you're not just going at somebody. You're going at the team with the baddest motherfucker in the league. And I will always claim Revo is the baddest motherfucker in the league. The, Toronto's getting some shots on. They need to start getting shots on goal, though. Sorry, they're getting shots off. They need to start getting shots on goal, though, is what I meant to say. Little bit of a hold, but I wouldn't call it. Don't go across. You swing and a whiff. Get it. You got to get it across. Oh, shit. Boston just towed it. Who is that? Man, I'm not seeing numbers clearly. I think what I need to do is, okay. Damn, dude's just going at him. I think I'm going to need to start watching the game on the big TV so I can see numbers. This is brutal. I need to stand up. For the sole purpose. God damn it, man. I just want to stand for a few minutes. Okay. There we go. It is very. I had I was able to take advantage of a buddy standing desk while I was watching, or adjustable desk when I was watching his dog, and man, I love that thing. So it's hard to be. It's hard for me not to want to be standing right now. Looks like we got a tripping on Boston about to. Ooh, I mean, his hand basically pulled his skate out. Yeah, he got the puck first, but his hand pulled his skate out afterwards. I mean, so it's Coil. Coil for tripping. I can actually look the same way. Stretch out. Damn, that 45 seconds went quick on this power play. God, he whiffed. Dude, even Swayman's getting on punking people. All right, 50 seconds on the Toronto power play. 5:15 to go in the first. Shots are equal at 5. Dude, Domi's gotten bodied twice already this game. That was a hell of a couple of seconds right there. Boston beat whoever was chasing him down. I don't know if that was Ekman Larson. I think it was Robertson was chasing him down. He got beat, but he did just enough stick control. But then, is that Lindquist? Who was that? Lindholm. Yeah, it was Lindholm versus Robertson. And Robertson did a good job to flick his stick up, but Lindholm did a. Oh, never mind. Lindholm got under Robertson's stick and lifted, and then went back for the shot. But Stellars did a great job just staying square. Oh, back to even strength. Dude, both sides are getting great opportunities. They're just not quite connecting. We got a face off icing, so face off going back in front of Swayman. You have good attempts. You've got strong, guys being strong on the board, strong in front of the net. Again, you're getting opportunities. Puck's not always getting through, but when they do, they have a chance. Both goalies are playing well, though. Again, not a lot of shots are getting through to them, but enough are. And when they do, they're square. They're tall. They're waiting for it. This may be the best game Boston's played this year. And we've got another icing, and we're back in front of Swayman. Patchy. So what is it? Domi, Patchy. Who else is out there with them? Is it Nylander? Is that the line? Nylander, Domi, and Patch already? Looks like it. No, that's not Domi. Okay, never mind. Got two is out there for the power play, so that makes sense. That's the same problem Pacioretty had his entire career with the Golden Knights. He gets a great opportunity, and what does he do? He puts it dead center of the crest. He doesn't try to go corners. He doesn't try to go under, over, blocker, glove. He goes right at the crest. And that's why his scoring wasn't the best with us because he doesn't play shit. I know he's got the ability. He just struggles to do it. And it's a bit of a son of a bitch because he's good enough to. He just struggles with it. All right, hang on. Let me look at what's going on right now. Oh, they just took it away. Hang on. Yeah. Basically expecting to start, what, 219 to 226. We're gonna have to see what happens. Let's check on the old Twitterverse and see what's going on. Given a big big lead, red lead in Georgia. It's a vote. It's Pennsylvania on college game. Dude, I'm just happy. I don't know if it was because of the timing. Both my parents were shocked at how quick it was. Like, I walked in to vote. I walked into the door to the room, and she goes, "Geez, the ID checker over there is ready to check your ID." And so I went and did that, got everything. And as soon as I got done with them, they're like, "That machine's open." So I went and voted, and then I was out the door. Like I got a ride to the college. Took me about 15 minutes to walk home from the college, and all of it took like 26 minutes total. Like if I was in there, if it took me 11 minutes from walking in the door to walking out, then that's a broken clock. All right, now that was a bullshit boarding hit, and now I'd expect to see some shit go down. So we got a boarding call, and then there's got to be a roughing call for the guy that tackled the dude that boarded the guy, essentially. That was not a good hit for Toronto. Like it's Brad Marchand, so fuck him. I hope he broke his neck, but that was not a that was a dirty hit. That was boarding 100% of the way, 100% go to the box. Whoever tackled him, oh, it's Pasternak who got hit. So that's yeah, that's bullshit. Marchand went and tackled him. Like of course he's not gonna fight him. He's just gonna wrap around his neck, take him to the ice, and then start licking him because that's all Marchand does. But I'll give it to Marchand for taking dude down. It's, to be fair, as flat out intentional and dirty as it looked, he goes to hit him as Pasternak made a move. Why is he getting a roughing penalty? How the hell does Boston? What? That's bullshit refereeing that leads towards Boston doing stupid shit and getting away with it. Because look, that's fine, dude. He boarded him. He went to hit him, and Pasternak made a move, and he ended up hitting him in the back and putting him in the boards. Then Marchand grabs his neck and tackles him to the ground. All right, he didn't even fight back, but now he gets a boarding and a roughing, while and Marchand gets a roughing. So Boston gets a power play, and the only reason they did it is because we have to make sure that Boston gets rewarded because you boarded the guy, you started it, which is horseshit. That's bad refereeing trying to balance thing. It's horseshit. It's like either don't call the roughing on Marchand or you call the boarding and the roughing and then it's fucking 4-on-4. You shouldn't have tackled the dude. Like, yeah, there's a rule. You did what you should have done. However, there's also the rules of the hockey. You know what I mean? It is what it is. For him to, like I said, for the guy to get tackled and get a roughing out of it is fucking unreal to me. You could have called anybody else on the ice for the roughing. Glad Pasternak got out without injury. Again, the only two, it's like the only two that I really, or I guess three, because Evander Kane's a cheap piece of shit that should be bagging groceries along with Brad Marchand and Tom Wilson. So, like those three, and I'm not sitting here hoping and wishing, but when they get hurt, I get a smile. The amount of people that they have intentionally hurt in the dirtiest of ways has lost all, it's caused me to lose any and all sympathy for those three people. Just slashed his hand out of his stick, but all right. That actually worked out. If he didn't knock his hand out of his stick, he wouldn't have been sneaking in from behind right there. But Boston's power play is, it's not even hot garbage, bro. It is just straight up trash. All right, so I don't know if I have to update this. I probably should have found that out. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna refresh from time to time. There we go. It's more of how I wanted it to be, but there we go. One shot during the power play. Shots are 7-7 right now. Boston's had two power plays. Toronto's had no. Sorry, it was an abbreviated power play, then a 4-on-4 abbreviated power play, and then each one has had a full power play. They both kind of suck, to be honest with you. Lance Lasso. Boston's just weak, bro. Goalies have done their best, but their passing is shit. Their defense is shit. Um, Decision making leaves a lot to be desired. Their control at the blue line. How's neutral zone presence? Like they were doing good pressing early on. I told you that's kind of a bold strategy because they're not going to make it to the third period if they're trying to be as fast as Toronto. Because I mean they are, but they're trying to be as fast as them, 200 feet both ways. And like I said, interesting strategy because Boston looks tired at the end of the first period here. They'll get their second win. They'll come out hard in the second period. I expect to see some physical shit right off the bat. I expect some dudes going hard. And then we'll see who sets the pace because right now neither team has. I mean, Toronto's come out and hit the shit out of people. Pacioretty put a dude down. Um, I don't know who that was that put Pasternak down. Reeves has hit people. It will be interesting to see. But we're headed to first intermission, so I always BRB for the intermissions, and then we'll come back. We'll be probably be a little early this time around just because we got the other stuff going on. But as of right now, 0-0. Shots are tied like 7-7. Um, Started just kind of a good back and forth hockey game. Nobody really having control. Turned into a Toronto hit fest that Boston tried to answer to, but they're not. They're just not. Boston's not hitting the way Toronto is. I expect that to change next period for the simple fact that, like I said, Pacioretty knocked someone out, and then another dude took Pasternak out hard. I expect there to be some shit going down the next period. It's gonna see. It's really gonna be up to Boston. Do they want to come out fast or do they want to come out hitting? And that's gonna set the pace for the second period, in my opinion. Not saying that Boston will be the ones to set it, but their attitude about how to handle the speed and the hitting is going to be what sets the pace and tone. Toronto's just going to keep playing their game, trying to bulldoze people, knowing that they're faster than most of them are faster than most of you. Um, Passing's been honestly 50-50 on both sides. You've had some great plays, you've had some bad plays, you have a lot of swing and misses, you have a lot of just off shots. It's We're kind of all over the place right now. So far not making any not really making any projections, any guesses, anything like that. It's just Boston's going to be responsible for the pace in the tone. Toronto's just going to answer back or just keep their nose to the ice and keep playing the way they're playing. There's no need for them to change. So, all right, we'll see how it goes after first intermission. Always good when I mute myself and then forget. So you can see the results above me for that. So far for the hockey, let's take a look at some scores because you got Toronto Boston locked in 0-0. I said before we went to intermission, and I'll say it now. I believe that Boston is going to set the pace and the tone, whether it's to their advantage or whether it's exactly what they want to do. May not work out. It may work out, but may not. But how fast and how hard hitting they come out is kind of going to dictate it because Toronto's just going to be heads down hitting everybody. You could see Pacioretty getting pissed early. You could see um, Domi getting pissed early. You could see Reeves hitting hard early. So it's Toronto's in their groove. It's going to be up to Boston to come out and either change the pace, change the tone, or dive right in and start hitting motherfuckers. That's about it. Senator Sabres, you got Buffalo up 2-0 in Buffalo. Flyers, Hurricanes are tied 1-1 in Carolina. Flames are 0-0 in Montreal. Penguin Islanders, sorry, that's all that's end of first, early second. 2:30 to go in the first for the Penguins at the New York Islanders 0-0. Utah Jets just started, and the Lightning and the Blues just started. So to come are the Kings Wild, Kraken Avalanche, Canucks Ducks, and the Blue Jackets and the Sharks. So we will see. Oh, Kings Wild started already. That just updated. So yo, and Nicholas. I'm doing good, buddy. How are you doing, friend? Just kind of updating on the score list. A lot of games just getting started. Like I said, Sabres whooping. Everything else is a tie. So pretty slow day in hockey. How's your Tuesday night going? So as of right now, we're just enjoying doing great. Fucking awesome, man. Glad to hear it. Say right now we're enjoying what is probably about to turn into a big ass brawl. Like Reeves is already talking shit to the bench, kind of saying, "Get off the bench and let's play, some bitch." Like you're talking shit from there. Let's go. And Ryan Reeves is not the guy to fight. I don't know if you know that or not. I don't recommend it. Um, but yeah, we're about to get physical now because Pacioretty took out. Again, I don't remember the guy's name, but he took him out hard, clean hit, and then another dude went and just beat the shit out of Pasternak, and that was wild, dude. That was a hard boarding, and Marchand went in and dunked him. But yes, you are 100% right. We need a Revo fight. I stand on the fact that Ryan Reeves is the baddest son of a bitch in the league. Because the big thing with Reeves is most of the shit that starts a fight from him is clean. Like like other guys start fights with dirty hits. Like Marchand tackled the dude that boarded Pasternak. That was the right thing to do. However, he just grabbed around his neck and took him to the ice, and that was the end of it. You know what I mean? I want like we had a night fight the other day on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Where it was Keegan Colasar and somebody from Utah, and it was pathetic, dude. Like Ryan Reed is the one guy you don't want to fight in the league. Absolutely. Like he was my boy in Vegas. Like I love games like this. I love Boston, Florida, um, Toronto, Boston. Like just hard hitting, get after it, physical games. That's my style of hockey that I enjoy. I want to see guys skating fast and hitting hard. And Ryan Reeves is the epitome of hitting hard. Ah, shit. We got a looks like a high cross check or possibly a boarding to Toronto. So Boston's going on the power play. He's something hit him in the face, which, but Yeah, Revo's that's my dude. I was torn when him and Gallant led Vegas. I knew that we were losing our nuts, and DeBoer came in and clipped them. Oh yeah, that's a high stick. That'll do it. I love that he cross checked him in the ass after he high sticked him in the nose. How that was an interference. That was interference like a son of a bitch. How the hell did you not make that call? That was Camp. I think it's Comp. Got blasted like well after the puck was gone. There was no dude. NHL refs are dog shit this year. They're dog shit every year, but this year they're pissing me off bad. A lot of ink, like, dude, they tried to eject. They called a major on Pacioretty, went and looked at it and realized, wait a second, that was a clean hit, so there wasn't a penalty. About to eat. I'm back in 20. Hey, I'll be here, brother. Enjoy dinner or breakfast or where. I'll be here, brother. Dude, Boston's power play is trash, my guy. Holy shit. Wait, where's that? Trump's +6 where? M- NBC exit poll in Pennsylvania. Independent voters are up 6 points for Trump. Again, that's it's funny. He's saying dude is saying it to himself. He's like, just don't get too excited, and everybody's making fun of him because he's like, he means him. Again, Cobra Cast 199, D Day Cobra, Jeremy with D Day Cobra, Geeks and Gamer, Nerdrotic, Scary over there, the whole crew. Dude, Stolars looks fucking great. That's I Stolars looks fantastic right now. Yeah. 15 seconds on the power play, about 15:45 to go in the second period. Boston's Boston's starting to get mad about the contact from Toronto, but they're getting mad in the Boston way, which is be a whiny little bitch, start shit after the whistle, and sneak up or come at you from behind and grab you. I have no respect for that. But that's what instead of hitting the guys in play, they're going up to them after play. They're taking swacks at their leg. Like the hit that happened, the guy, it was a blindside hit when the puck was gone for about 4 seconds. There's no reason that hit should have been, or that shouldn't have been a penalty. All right. Two shots on that power play. Boston is ass on that man advantage. But we're back to full strength, even strength. Excuse me. Swayman standing tall, but if that, I'd be surprised if that was, I wouldn't be surprised if that was Pacioretty, but that was Robertson. Just right into the crest, man. Dude, Toronto's kicking ass in front of the Boston net. But, uh oh. Uh oh. What a stick. What a hustle play. I don't know who for Toronto just came in and saved the fucking day, but somebody did. What a hustle play that was. I mean, he came from like between the low point and the dot all the way back to the goal to get a stick on the puck to kick it away on a breakaway. Unreal. Great stick lift. Is that Robertson? That is Robertson. He plays like his older brother. He looks nothing like him, but he plays like him. Jesus Christ. Dude, X is a like new age Twitter is a crazy place. Seriously. Seats are 43-34 red right now in the Senate. House is 38-20 red. Oh, and they just updated, so this should be updating any second now. 105.72. There you go. That's Marchand, but at least fucking somebody from Boston decided to hit somebody. Shots are tied 10-10. We got 13:20 to go in the second period. Oof. Pucks are flying in the Boston zone. Boston ain't getting shit. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah. Yeah. McAvoy put a hit on a dude from Toronto. That should have been a penalty. And the fact that nobody for Toronto has come back. Maybe they did. McAvoy needs to be he needs to catch a shoulder to the sternum for sure. Because that hit was bullshit. All right. Tell you what, well, let's scroll through the Twitterverse and see how election night's going on X. Trying, I gotta make. This thing needs to update a little bit faster because I know I just saw something that was like 107.73 or 119.103 or sorry 119.73 or something like that. Suspicious activity. That's great. Dude, I'm so happy. The people that were working the election were very clearly one sided, but they were very sweet, very helpful, smiling, just kind of happy to be there and happy to help. So it was, it's one of those like everything was very out in the open, at least for the process. So I have faith in that. I have faith in the people that helped me, but not in 100% verified way. It was one of those where it's almost too slow for shit to happen. So yeah, that was perfect. All right. Did we update? Nope. I thought I saw it. Boston's going to need some opportunities here. Dude, he's punching him in the head. Reeves fight Zadorov. I know Zadorov's afraid of Reeves. I guarantee it. He's laying on top of him, punching it Pacioretty's head into the ice. Reeves needs to let's go. Enough. Let's go. It was what it was until he's sitting there punching him, bouncing his head off the ice while he's laying there. And then right there, he waits for the guy to the rev, and he's sitting there punching him with his left hand. And Reeves goes over there, and all of a sudden, Zadorov got scared. Zadorov realized it was Reeves who came at him, and he about shit himself. Revo needs to take. You'll be on the ice with him when he's out of the box. Put his helmet into the upper deck. Like I said, I don't have time for dirty shit like that. It's a little bit part of the game that talks, looking at the ref, waiting for him to go by while he punches him in the head. That's exactly what needed to happen. You got a goal, Toronto. I'm sitting here bitching too much to go nuts and celebrate when they score, but trust me, I am very excited. I hate that stuff. Like I said, I got no time for laying on a guy punching his head into the ice after you take him down. See, you got a bunch of traffic. You got a screen. There you go. Yep. Good screen up front. I got to see the name. So it was Riley, Morgan Riley. Scoring for your Toronto Maple Leafs. I didn't see the number. What is that, number 44? Number 44. Morgan Riley with an assist from two other guys. Sorry, I am not good with the names on the in the numbers. I'm a Vegas cat. I'm getting better though. I'm trying. Got 82 games times 32 teams. We'll eventually learn everybody. That's hand pass. Trying to make it to the commercial break, but I gotta hit the head, so. Is there another game on that would be worth watching? It starts late. Blue Jackets Sharks, nah. Canucks Ducks. Kraken Avalanche might be something worth watching. Not really all that interested, but eh. Delayed penalty. Dude, I keep looking down at the wrong time. Pasternak into the bench or into the box. Oh, he high sticked the shit out of him. Yeah, out of McCabe. He was just trying to lift the stick, but he smacked him square in the nose. Like I said, like he said, I don't. I think he said he doesn't have a Pasternak doesn't have a shot on net. He went head first into the boards with a dirty hit from Toronto. I'll give him that. And now he's got a high sticking penalty as they just got off a power play where Toronto scored. That's a rough combination of shit. Get out front. Good stick, Boston. Eat a dick. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of an update. We should last I saw unofficial was 119.73, I believe. But as long as that's updating, we're just gonna trust this. It's Google, so you know Google doesn't want it to be what I want it to be. Oh, he threw it. He didn't even Mr. Carlo. I mean, he just threw it right off. What did that hit? It hit his shin. Literally hits Car like comes in, hits right on the right spot to shoot 90 degrees. I mean, that thing shot a hard 90. Oh yeah, now we're talking. All right, I'm gonna take a second, take a piss. I'll be back in just a moment. Damn. Oops, that's the wrong one. I made it back just in time to see a wild save from Stolars. No shit. I missed what happened. I guess it's some kind of tripping or interference for McAvoy. Rough night for Boston. What a save, Stolars, dude. My man came back like a bat out of hell. He planted hard, got his blocker across. Oh, McAvoy hooked him. I'd turn around and punch McAvoy right in his fucking 12-year-old mouth. Looks like a little kid. He acts like one too. I partook in some beverages, yes. Salute. Dude, Boston is cutting up Toronto every now and then, but they're just not completing. A good chance at the shorthanded, but oh, that should be a hook and a half, dude. What are you guys looking at? That wasn't even that had nothing to do with the play. Marchand just went fucking out of his way to go and hook the guy as he was leaving the ice. Like that was wild. Oh damn. I didn't know Domi had that kind of skill in him. Holy shit. He just cut up Boston. And I know there's only four of them, but damn. I mean, cut up. I would like to see him shoot that, but he set up the shot, so it wasn't too bad. Come on. Get the puck to the forwards for shots. Ooh, what a move. Bro, I'm learning something about Toronto. Too much traffic. Holy cow. Too much traffic. Even strength. That was a wild series of events. Swayman came in big right there, but more importantly, the Boston defense came in huge with positioning. They just kept bodies in front of the net, and they Toronto couldn't get it through the traffic. That was a hell of a series for Toronto, though. Boston they're coming in a little bouncy. They need to settle the puck a little bit before they start passing because they're throwing bouncing puck, bounces over, bounces here. They're not settling it at all. There goes Revo fighting for position. Little leave behind the back, but little miscommunication for the Leafs. Oh, that's good. Oh damn, he should have thrown it back. That Toronto is destroying the front of Boston's net, and Boston's kind of getting lucky with body positioning, getting lucky with sticks. A little different puck luck, and we're in a different fucking game. But Domi cutting them up was unreal, man. I don't like Domi, but I got respect for him for sure. All right, we're at 101.71 at the moment. Again, earlier I thought I saw something say 119 to 73. That could have been unofficial. I do not know, so I'm not going to say too much either way. Ah, news Nintendo president announced that Nintendo Switch software will be playable on the Switch too. Ah, nice. Backwards compatible. Now going to bed with Trump winning, only to wake up to see that Several key states had completely flipped overnight. Immediately knew something was wrong. Let's hope it's time it's too big to rig. Let's mount a Razor Force offensive, brother. I like Razor Fist, so I'm all right with that. That's the thing, man. That 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. shit where all of a sudden the curves are like this and all of a sudden it goes like that. Got hundreds, if not thousands, of lawyers, hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of poll watchers. This year's going to be different. That's true. The prophecy was foretold. I'm not sure. Pretty sure that makes some sense. That shit, like, I'm sorry, that shit ain't natural. You're going out of your way to be a piece of shit. I don't care what side you're on. Don't do that. Oh, you know what? We got to take number two. All right, we're back to hockey. Hang on. Local NBC in Rhode Island. Oh shit. They're saying that it's 50.7 in Rhode Island, it's 50.7 Kamala and like 44.6 or 46.4, something like that for Trump. Well, in 2020, Biden outperformed him by fucking 20 points. Now, it's if it's true, then that means this is only 6 points or 7 points, which is huge. And that's what we're seeing is a lot the difference in percentage is huge on where that's like if Trump loses New York by a point, that's massive because New York should be blue, no problem. But the last couple years has got some dirty taste in some people's mouths. We'll be here watching. Got 5 and a quarter left in the second period. Shots are 17-14 Toronto. Second period has been all Toronto. You got 2 goals this period. All time of possession has been in Toronto and Boston zone. Um, Boston really just looks. Oh, you're really gonna get a slash on them for that. I want to see that again. If it is, it is. But I would like to see that again. But that's fine, dude. The place you want Boston to be is on the power play because they suck. They've gotten 3 shots on like 4 power plays. It should be right here, but dude, ESPN hire some replay guys that know what hockey is so that they can queue up the right thing without even like the amount of times that I'm watching professional hockey that is broadcasted by ESPN because they're greedy bastards that took hockey away from fucking everybody. They show instead of showing a replay, they'll show a guy skating or sitting on the bench. Oh, that's a bullshit. That's I don't agree with that call. But it's they either show a guy sitting on the bench instead of the play that they're talking about, or they queue up something that has not like watch this penalty and you watch a guy skate backwards in slow mo for 13 seconds and then it goes back to play. It's like who's producing this shit right now? Like why don't you have hockey people at the very least people who know what hockey is to cue this shit up, dude? You get me and 3 buddies cueing, like pointing to exactly what the penalty is or what the proposition is. You know what I mean? And you got teams doing this. Sorry, Boston just got denied a goal, and I don't understand how. That was that should be goalie interference. He just not only did he fall on Stolars, he reached back and grabbed him as he did. Dude, what a save by Stolars. Stolars is looking like a gangster right now, bro. I don't know where this cat came from, but he has been great from what I've watched this year. Like, I don't know his actual stats, but I mean, he knew where the puck was. He let his stick go. He glued himself to the net. Okay, never mind. Pasternak got dumped on Stolar, so no interference. But dude, Toronto looks great on the PK, and Boston looks like, I mean, this is USA's women's soccer versus a 15 and under men's team. Like, they're getting outskilled and outclassed. I didn't realize I guess I did. 17 career hat tricks in Boston for Pasternak. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's go. That's what it was. He went behind. He tried to go backwards between the legs, and he ended up paying the price for it. So that's funny. 30 seconds to go on a Boston power play. 3:20 to go in the period. While we are watching the end of this, I'm gonna roll up a stogie. Uh, we are again 101 to 71, but that is kind of casual numbers right now. I have seen numbers showing 119.73. Um, but that's the latest update that I have seen. That is not what's showing above my camera right now. Dude, Loudoun County's got to be going right after what happened with the in the bathroom of a Loudoun County school after like dude pretending to be a chick assaulted somebody, and then the school covered it up and moved him to another school, and then he did it again. And then when the parent of the person who got assaulted, of the girl, the actual girl who got assaulted, went to complain to the school board, they arrested him and beat the shit out of him. So if Loudoun County doesn't go red, start checking those people's hard drives because it is embarrassing what they did up there. I poked a hole in the pit. Okay. Well, this doggy's gonna be shit, but oh well, we're all good. Oh, definitely have the voted thing up because we vote here. I can actually say that 100% factually. We vote in this household. All right, we got a minute 30 left. And then we're back for the third period. For the third period, I would expect Boston to be pissy and out of control. It's just kind of the thing that they do. They get mad, they start doing the cheap shit. They've already been in the box enough times to prove that. Toronto's got to keep it clean. The I didn't necessarily agree with the slash. The other calls made on Pasternak were reasonable. Dude, are we calling a slash on that too? That looked like a stick battle. So as I'm saying, Toronto has to keep it clean. They're going shoot themselves. I swear, look back at all the hockey streams I've done this year. Every time I'm like, oh, this would be good for this person. The opposite happens. Guaranteed. Couple recommendations: eat before you drink, eat after you drink. I like liquid IV, but at least salt and water. Like, make sure you're getting electrolytes in your system before bed. Make sure you have it ready to go when you wake up. Plenty of water. Glutathione. I do 1,500 milligrams. If I haven't drank too heavily, then I don't worry about it. But 1,500 milligrams of glutathione, and I chase like I when I have fun, I drink beer and whiskey. When I'm trying to have fun, I chase all my whiskey with water. And that way I am pissing all night, but I am hydrated as hell. And all the electrolytes are there. So in the morning, we feel like a bazillion dollars, not even $1 million. We feel fucking fantastic. So, all right. So we're going to end with about a minute left on the power play. 2, 1, and burn. All right. You know what? I got a couple things I got to write down because the timer for the intermission, I want to attach that to a buzzer. So when I hit the buzzer button, it automatically starts the countdown. I need a goal buzzer with the goal with the letters and the sirens, which I've already started working on that in Blender. So I know I can have that done. I've got to I've got to figure out a couple of things. Mainly how to make an invisible wall so that when the letters drop and pose, I mean, I guess, well, okay. I can work that out another time. Um, we're gonna be hanging. I wish I had a little more to drink, but it's okay. I plan on kind of cruising and just hanging out. We're gonna watch this game. We might watch another hockey game. We're gonna be watching the this update throughout the night, trying to make it kind of give some election coverage, but at the same time, it's only out of curiosity. I voted. I hope everybody else did. Polls in Vegas are still open for another 2 hours. So if you're in Vegas, if you're in Henderson, Mountain's Edge, Centennial, Green Valley, Northtown, um, Hollywood, anywhere, if you're in Vegas, man, get to the polls. You got 2 hours. This one is the most important in my lifetime for sure. It's the most important in a lot of lifetimes for sure. We are at the point where, thanks to the legalized illegal immigration, this is actually 100% the last opportunity to actually save democracy, not the bullshit, horseshit lies that Democrats are talking about. You know, the Democrats that um, committed an actual fucking coup in order to kick out Joe Biden and install Kamala Harris. So, anywho, I'm drinking a little, so I got a little bit more relaxed when it comes to my particular opinions. But like I said, we're just going to be hanging out a little bit. This is one of those that's just the goal is too big to rig. Whether or not that happened, we're just going to have to wait and see. But I'm hoping for the best. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this earpod's broken, but I'll just have to use it. All right. So we're going into intermission number 2. We'll be back in about 15, 14. I don't have the timer up minutes. And yeah, hopefully Toronto keeps kicking the shit out of Boston. And then we'll have to make a decision on a game 2 or not. Kind of like, I don't know why, but I kind of like, I think the Colorado Avalanche and the Seattle Kraken will have a good game. They're playing in Colorado, I believe. So that's one I'll give 50-50 to. We'll check that out. We may check out like we may kind of do a NFL red zone, NHL on the fly type of thing where we just kind of bounce around, maybe throw up the quad screen, and we'll just kind of zoom in to see what we like, what's interesting, what games are good, if we get into overtime, stuff like that. So enjoy the next couple minutes. We'll be back for period number 3 from Toronto. Maple Leafs beating the Bruins 2-0. Alrighty now. So from what I am seeing and hearing, Google is slacking like a son of a bitch because I'm seeing other things right to where like New York Times just posted that they're expecting they're expecting Trump to get 279, which is wild. I'm seeing something where it's 178 to 113 Trump over Harris. This is still at this just updated. Okay, so 137.99. Um I'm staying posted at this. Like I don't know if we're gonna have enough to get through the night, but we'll have enough to get through parts of the night. So got coverage in my ear. It was wild. Yeah, hey, no worries, Nicholas. I appreciate you. A popping in and B coming back. I mean, shit. It's nice to talk to somebody other than myself because I gotta admit I'm a horrible conversationalist. I don't even know if that's a word, but right now, dude, Toronto's beating up on Boston. You love to see it. Pasternak's having a rough night. I like Pasternak, but oof, he's just couple penalties, couple misplays, and then got his head shoved into the boards, which wasn't fun. Um, I'm ready. This is gonna be a chippy period, man. This is gonna be some fun. This is gonna be fun hockey, and not because any hockey is expected to be played. uh, Need to make sure the air pilots are playing. Least power play look better, dude. They look. Least power play is on point. I there's a mix because Boston special teams is shit. Like their penalty kill, a lot of opportunities for Toronto, so their penalty kill wasn't quite there, and their power play is horrible. So their special teams has disappeared. It's wild to watch because we've watched a couple of Boston games, and they just look bad this year. Um, Leafs power play is on point. Their penalty kill is on point. Like I said, the only reason I mention all that is because it's hard. This is one of those games where it's almost hard to tell. Is it Toronto's playing exceptionally well or Boston's playing exceptionally bad? And I don't think it's quite that. I think Toronto is playing a very tight, very physical, fast game, and Boston is just slacking. Like they're fast, they're getting opportunities, they're getting breaks, they're not finishing like they're not taking advantage of them, but they're getting opportunities. Now, a huge up to Stolarz because he has been a wall, man. He is confident as shit. When he hits his knees, he's chest out. He's ready to go. So Stolarz is big on that one. But Toronto's defense has been looking fairly strong as well. A few mishaps here and there, but we're going up. Oh, I forgot Boston had a minute on the power play, but Marchand just tripped the shit out of somebody. Oh yeah. Yeah, Marchand tripped the shit out of I didn't see the number, but so we're gonna have 17 seconds of 4-on-4. And then we're gonna have what a minute 43 of Toronto power play, which I'm gonna give them the odds. And since I'm taking some jack shots for goals, I'll prepare it. Not going crazy or anything. Don't have enough to go crazy. Who you think would be the starting goalie? Well, at this point, like, so I don't watch every Toronto game. So almost all the Toronto games I've watched has been Stolarz, and I would give him the start. Like from what I've seen of him, I give him the number one spot. Um, As for like quote unquote starting goalie, I would say goalie one and goalie two. And after the last couple games I've seen from Stellaris, um I'd give him the number one spot. Again, I've watched like three. Like I'd have to go through the games that I've streamed to see, and then plus a handful of others. So like I said, I think I've probably watched three Leaf games, and it's all been Stolarz, and I really like him. I like his confidence. I like his height. He locks down the corners. He's sees the puck very well. But then, like I said, I haven't seen Walls, so that's a relatively uninformed opinion. It's an uninformed on him, but informed on. So it's not the fairest assessment. Tell you one thing for sure, I have never been more pissed about fucking the Golden Knights decisions. Like as soon as they got like Logan Thompson asked to leave the Golden Knights because they treated him like shit last year and they let Aiden Hill start 12 games where he in a row where he let up three or more fucking goals. So I understand why he wanted to leave, but they should have put their faith in Logan Thompson. Instead, they put their faith in Aiden Hill, and now we have Hill, who I don't hate. Like I like Hilly, but he was shit the end of last season. He's shit the start of this season because his confidence shot. And so of course, like if you're not a confident goalie, you're gonna play like shit and let up stupid goals. Just so happens that Samsonov's letting up stupid goals as well for fucking dumb reasons. Okay, sorry. I get talking about goalies, I get mad just because I don't know the Golden Knights have had their head up their ass when it comes to goalies. When we won the cup, we had a stretch where five different goalies won five straight games. Yet for some fucking reason, okay, just called Ohio won 54.2. So these numbers again, they're catching up, but they're behind. Right now, I've got 195, 113 Trump. We're showing 177, 199. Close enough, but all right, back to hockey. Dude, this you know what the thing that pisses me off about Brad Marchand more than anything, and it's Brad Marchand and Tom Wilson both. Those are the two dirtiest players in the NHL for the last 6 years, 7 years. Maybe even longer, to be honest with you. But I hate those two because they are so dirty. And there's a reason that every time Boston plays, the thumbnail is Marchand licking a guy, right? So they are extremely talented hockey players. And that's what pisses me off because if they weren't dirty, they would be probably like skill wise too high ranked. I mean, it's just my opinion. It's just me, but they would have they'll still be Hall of Famers, which is bullshit in my opinion. But yeah, dude, like I said, Brad Marchand is licking the guy in every single Boston. Like I've taken time to make decent shit for thumbnails, and then it's still this picture of Brad Marchand licking a guy because he is maybe not single handedly, but he's like 90% of the reason that I stopped being a Boston Bruins fan because I liked hockey as a kid. I was in Florida. I actually found my Panthers jersey from when I was like fucking 8, bro. Um, I liked hockey when I was a kid. We came out to Vegas. I just didn't see it. And then I still remember my dad and I went to take my sister's car. It was my senior year of high school or right before my senior year of high school. Took my sister out to college. Me and him were sitting at a Godfather's Pizza. And I think we might have been watching Boston, Chicago. I can't quite remember that. but Boston was playing and it was playoffs. And uh right now I just watch. I actually, dude, to be honest, I've been wanting to join a men's league. I just don't have the money to dump on equipment. Um, but like I remember that we were sitting at Godfather's Pizza watching a game, and me and him both just fell in love with hockey, and from that point on, we didn't miss a playoffs. We'd watch a bunch of games throughout the year, but we never missed the playoffs because there's 4 games a day for like 4 weeks. It's awesome. And so I guess Max Spencer, yeah. So that's the only reason. Otherwise, I would play because like roller skating's fine, ice skating's fine. It's funny. I learned eventually. Um, the secret to ice skating is making the skate so fucking tight that you can't feel the separation between your foot and the skate. And because the skates were always just a little too loose to where they wobbled. Once I forgot who it was. Somebody just used an Allen wrench and hammered down my skates, and all of a sudden I was on the ice like they were my feet. Dude. It was great. All right, we got a Boston power play for a trip. A little bit of a bullshit call if you ask me, but it is what it is. But yeah, the expense is the only thing that caught me with that with hockey. And to be fair, when I came out to Vegas, like I was a baseball player. Um, that was my focus. Um, dude, Solar's standing tall again, no panicking. And then a great little pad save right there. I love it, dude. Stolars would be my starting goalie if I'm Toronto. Just to put a fucking fine point on your question, I would 100% have Stolars as my number one. He's playing his ass off. Um, but like when I was younger, we'd always play roller hockey. You know, if we did go to the ice rink, we had sticks and shit. So it's like it's a pathetic excuse for playing hockey, but I like stick handling. Like I like hockey's one of those things that for some reason it just my brain gets it. But you're right, Stolars is doing. Like I said, he's tall. You can see how tall he is just from him right here. But he's locking down the post. Like whenever it goes to the side, he's bolted to the post. He hasn't lost his skates at all. Okay, now that I said that, he might. I fucking hope not. You know, knock on wood. But his skates are biting, so he's shifting directions quick. His shoulders are his shoulders and his eyes are locked, so he's not chasing. He's he's turning. He's not chasing as the puck's going across. Like I just knocked my desk. Chad, dude, he's locked in, and the biggest thing is, ooh, here we go, here we go. Come on, baby, get it in. Swayman, top of the crease, met him up high. That's with pressure. That's good. But the confidence comes when everything is square. All his movements are square. He's not, like I said, he's not chasing his eyes. 4 shots on the last power play. They just doubled their power play shots on their fifth power play. But again, Stolars is the reason this game isn't out of reach. I don't know if I would have called something there, but a lot of people are mad they didn't. And I'm 50-50 on it. Bro, what is homeboy doing down here? Just deking the shit out of everybody. Who's 23? I didn't see the nameplate. Like I said, I don't know names as much. Boston a little bit. Toronto a little bit, but I'm not great with names. Whoever that dude was just I mean, he was my man made Boston run 300 yards and he didn't move 2 feet. All right, we got an icing real quick. It looks like just a sidetrack dealing with this. New York or New York Times posted 279 for Trump. They just updated it to 284. Oh, my team's names. Yeah, and I mean that makes sense. Like I said, since I there's a bunch of guys that I know. So like Marchand, Pasternak, Coyle, McAvoy, Reeves, Patrietti, um, because they were both Golden Knights. Ekman Larson, Nylander. Yeah, you jump over like Seattle. I don't know anybody. Colorado right now. I used to know Colorado teams, but not anymore. Um, but like as I watch, like my hope is by the end of the season, I have a fairly good grasp, and then I'm gonna completely lose it over the summer because everybody will be changing teams. But I'm just kind of practicing so that I get it quicker next year. Yeah. Like I know that plus like I said, plus a little extra, but it depends on like I said, I've watched this is like the third Boston game I've watched. This is the third or fourth Toronto game I've watched. Um I've watched Washington a couple games. I've watched the Hurricanes a couple games. Um we've watched a few from Calgary. So like it kind of it's whatever teams are like kind of the game of the night. We'll know those teams. Like I don't know anybody from the Flyers. I forget that the Blue Jackets exist. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I don't know. I think that was McAvoy just came in and bulldozed the son bitch. That was McAvoy. Like McAvee's a little punk ass. Like but I mean he bowled homeboy over. Hey, I'm gonna throw on a BRB screen. Give me 2 seconds. Ooh. All right, we're back. So, getting word that North Carolina has called it, or no, sorry, it's still projected winner. They have not called it from what I'm seeing. Actually, oh yeah, no, it's still projection, so I don't want to call it. Uh dude, Toronto is getting their sticks in the way. That's Stolars with another big save. Holy shit. He snapped on that post like a fucking magnet. What a save, Stolars. Holy cow, man. I need to see some stats on Stolars. This dude is impressing the shit out of me. Okay, 6'6". I don't see a weight. I gotta get a weight on this cat. 6'6", 243. My man's my weight with an extra 3 inches of height to his total height overall as a full body. I don't even want to get clipped out of context. My man is 6'6", 243. Okay. I will take that back because they showed the slow motion replay. Yeah. I'll take it back. They just showed the slow motion replay and the post. The dude hit the post and then it went into him. So he didn't lock on that post to make the save, but he did the good old flurry, which is pet the post and say thank you. But yeah, see, like that's what I love about Aiden Hill is that he's 6'6", except Stolars is doing a much better job at trusting his height. He's like I said, he's when he hits his knees, his chest is out. He's presenting to the puck. His shoulders are turning with his eyes instead of this. The one time it happened, the post saved his ass, which is like that's fortunate for him, but that's not always going to happen. All he's needed it tonight is one time. So, yeah, like I said, that's why I love Aiden Hill because, like Stolarz, he's 6'6". That's a huge advantage. Like Logan Thompson was our shorter goalie. I think he was 6'2", but he was way more athletic. Stolarz tonight has kind of been a perfect blend between the two. He's a big old dude that is sliding. Like he hasn't had to be super athletic, but when he has had to do when he's gotten into action, it's been busy, man. It's been fun to watch him play goalie. Like, and again, this is probably the third game I've watched in Toronto, and it's the third time I've seen him. And I don't know why you would have anybody else as a number one. Like, he is playing so great. I'm not even saying he's won all of them. He's heading in. Oh, Kopka. We got a Boston penalty. I don't know what happened. Oh, lost it. What happened? I missed it. We got roughing. Castellet. I got okay. We'll cut. We'll see what happens when we come back from commercial. So again, I am seeing on. Granted, it's. I am watching D Day Cobra Cat or Cobra Cast D Day Cobra. I am a fan of these guys. They have Fox News tracking up, and right now it's 195 Chrome 117 Harris. According to this, it's 178.99. New York Times is already thinking it's bad news for Harris. And that's about it. That's the facts of the moment right now. But that is all just on the side while we're at commercials and when I see updates happening, just because it's a big deal. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully, a certain amendment in Florida failed, which I'm hoping will fail in Nevada, but I don't have a whole lot of faith, to be honest. Shit's looking pretty red, yo. What a save right there. I say, even when he's diving across the crease, everything has his chest out. He is so fucking well and confidently presenting to the puck, which is all I want Aiden Hill to do. It's all I want Samsonov to do. I'm sick of chasing. Got a test, got to study for. That's tomorrow. Hey, Nicholas, tell you what, buddy. Hope you bust that shit out of the water. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll be here tomorrow for the Golden Knights game. So if you could check in, awesome. If not, see you next time, buddy. All right. So we're gonna have a minute 40 to go on the power play with 6 minutes to go in the third period. Good night, buddy. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Another power play goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I actually had this ready the last power play, but we're gonna enjoy it this power play. Salute ya. Would it catch the inside of the post? Oh no, he did get the tip. Nyes got the tip. It was going right into Swayman's glove, and Nyes just picked it out and threw it right down on the ice, or sorry, not up above the shoulder, right between the gap there. Toronto just looking good, man. That's all there is to it. Toronto just looks good. Boston has looked like shit all year, including in their wins. All right, I got to figure out what game I'm going to switch to because I'm going to kill the stream when this ends and then start up a new one. I don't have a thumbnail ready. I guess I can do Canucks Ducks. I got a Ducks one ready to go. I'm gonna do that since it's 3-0. I know there's gonna be a fight, so I'm just gonna keep it down low while I get this Canucks Ducks thumbnail ready. Ah, wait a second. Do I have a Canucks? Did I do the Canucks thing? Empty net for Boston. Hey, look at that, dude. That's why I was getting my shit ready because we got 4-0 Toronto. Figured I might as well move on to the next. All right, so we can get rid of that. Let me move this over here, and we can go this. And we can How about um gradient overlay color? Let's go. This. I'll make this. Okay, okay. Now, what the fuck is a Canuck? Fuck it, we're doing this. Let's see. Rasterize. Let's get in here. Delete. Transform selection. See, we can make a thumbnail very, very quickly. And we'll go. Um. We'll go Canucks Ducks. And we'll do boom, save, and cool. Just like that, we didn't miss a fucking thing in this game. And I got the thumbnail ready for the next one. So we got a minute 25 to go in this disaster of a shutout for Boston. And then we're going to take a few minutes, come back at, yeah, we're going to take like 15 minutes and come back for Canucks Ducks. 55 seconds. Just play keep away. Don't do it. Don't let Boston get away with some bullshit. Don't fuck up. Dude, if Boston does something stupid to mess up Stellars, shut out. I'm going to be a little bummed out. Right into the crest. 19. Dude, Stellars earned every bucket. Dude, he's got to be first star for Toronto. Dude, a shutout at home against Boston, even though Boston sucks this year, a shutout at home against Boston as Toronto Maple Leafs, like, come on. That's a first star performance every day of the week. Boston has 54 shot attempts, 29 on goal. So he is 29 for 29 on 54 attempts. Like, bruh. My man, my man earned first star for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Big win for Toronto over Boston. Fuck the Bruins. Fuck Brad Marchand. Pasternak, rough night, bud. Swayman, ooh. That's not on you, but ooh. And Stolarz with I mean, brilliant goaltending performance. He was confident. He was fast. There was one shot he got lucky, and the guy hit the post, and then the puck hit him. That's it. Every single other shot, he was squared. Blocker saves, pad saves, getting seeing everything. Toronto's defense did great clearing out the net in front of them. Like, shout out to Toronto's defense. 4 goals on Swayman. Shout out to Toronto's offense. Mostly due to power play goals. I think they had 3 power play goals. Might have been 2, but they had at least 2, if not 3. But Stolarz coming through with one of the most impressive goalie performances that I've seen in a while. He was again, his skates were sticking. His pads were glued to the ice. He was glued to the post. He was seeing everything in front of him. Chest out like he fucking meant to be there. It was what a great finish to a great game. Shout out to Stolarz for the shutout. Shout out to Toronto for the big win over Boston. Boston, you suck. I don't know the last time I've seen a team just drop off after 2 years in a row the way you've had 2 years in a row. Granted, you guys suck in the playoffs, but still. All right, so I'm dipping. I'll be back in about 20 minutes for the Vancouver Canucks. This rhymes, so I'm taking a second. And the Anaheim Ducks. So.